Hey, today is another new day. We're heading to another ruined castle in Veldens Castle. We're gonna go and check it out. The Veldens Castle is built on a spar above the village of Nofhelden in Landkreis Sankt Wendel in the northeast of Saarland, Germany. It is also known as the Castle of Nofhelden. It was first mentioned in 1285. The builder, Wilhelm Bossel II von Stein, came from the Oberstein an der Nahe. He had to grant his liege lord, the Count of Veldenz, to use the castle in case of a war or a feud. After the von Stein family died out, the castle passed to the Counts of Veldenz. Then through marriage, the castle came into the possession of the Ruppersbergers in 1399. In 1466, the Dukes of the Palatinate Zweibrücken acquired the lordship of Nofhelden, including the castle. The Dukes used the castle as a hunting lodge, and in 1477, Nofhelden became the seat of a bailiff. The castle served in 1490 as the stage for one of the saddest chapters in the history of the Palatinate Zweibrücken. A bit of background: Duke Louis the Black, or Louis I, the Count of Palatinate of Zweibrücken, married Johanna of Kreuth and had 9 children, including his sons Caspar and Alexander. Caspar was born in 1458 and married Emily of Brandenburg in 1478, but she died shortly before her 20th birthday, while Alexander, or known as Alexander the Cripple, was born in 1462. Their father was afraid that after his death, his dominions would be divided between his sons, with Caspar receiving the county of Veldenz and his brother Alexander receiving the duchy of Zweibrücken. In order to prevent this, Louis ordered that after his death, his sons should rule the dominion jointly. However, just 1 year after his death, Alexander had Caspar arrested, claiming that his brother is mentally ill and locked up in Veldenz Castle. Henceforth, Alexander reigned alone. He eventually went for a pilgrimage in the Holy Land, and upon his return, he gave the town of Zweibrücken the Alexanderskirche, or Alexander's Church. He also married the Countess Marguerite of Hohenlohe-Neuenstein in 1499. They had 6 children, including Louis II, who became the Count Palatinate of Zweibrücken, and Rupert, the Count Palatine of Veldenz. As for his older brother Caspar, his dukedom was formally revoked in 1514. He remained in captivity for the rest of his life until he died in the summer of 1527 at the age of 67. He surpassed Alexander, who died the same year as Caspar's dukedom was taken from him. It cannot be determined conclusively whether Caspar actually suffered mental or moral issues relevant to his duties as duke, or whether he was moved out of the way by a power-hungry younger brother. Louis' decision that the brothers should jointly rule together can be interpreted in many different ways. After those events came the wars of the 17th century, including the 30 Years' War. It was one of the largest and most destructive conflicts in European history, lasting from 1618 to 1648. The castle was frequently damaged but was often repaired. In 1661, Duke Friedrich of Zweibrücken-Veldenz died in the castle too. During the French Revolution, it was confiscated as a national property, and in 1804, the castle was nationalized by the French state. The Seto family from St. Wendel bought the remains of the castle at an auction in 1804. They had the buildings and walls removed and sold the stones as building materials, and it gradually fell into disrepair. Today, the municipality of Nofhelden is the current owner of the castle. The remaining keep and the remains of the wall were completely renovated in 2005. and after several years of security and renovation work, the castle now is a cultural and historical monument of national importance and represents an enrichment for the entire region. So now, as you can see as we walk around, the grounds of the castle complex, of which the round keep is still visible from afar, stretches over the length of 100 meters. And it is accessible from the east side by stairs. There is also an elevator installed for the barrier-free access. But we have to walk to the metal walkways that leads to the courtyard and keep. The tower was provided with a new conical roof with its reaches at the height of about 27 meters. We climbed the observation tower through the stairs, and it offers a good view of Noffelden and the whole Noh Valley from its 20-meter high observation platform. Long climb. We also visited the basement, which has been accessible again since 1971. As for the rest of the castle grounds, it is now covered with houses. Accessing the tower and the grounds are free from April to October. You can also do guided tours by arrangement with the local tourist office. Wedding events can also be held here, and during summer there are various events such as concerts and gatherings. Alright, until next time, don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Bye! So guys, if you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and feel free to comment.
Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, come on guys, hit the bell!
For notifications. And don't forget to share!
And like!